A topic often discussed with controversy. Is there a mission on this journey? A kind of divine assignment, a task of the soul that goes beyond the purely personal? In this video, I want to explore with you whether such a mission exists, why many reject the idea, others elevate it, and why the truth likely lies in a much deeper layer. At the end, I will also share a real secret with you that might aid your personal development. Whether there is a mission or a special purpose is widely debated, yet it should by now be clear that this journey is about far more than finding the perfect partner or the perfect relationship. A very worldly and ego-colored interpretation. It is likely about more than personal spiritual awakening or a temporary enlightenment in a single incarnation. As we rise above the narrow perspective of the individual and learn to see the world from the viewpoint of the soul, even from a kind of eagle-eye perspective, it becomes increasingly clear that the phenomenon of twin flames carries a deeper significance and a broader, more complex purpose. Plato spoke in the Symposium of the primal human being, once divided and now living in longing for its lost half, yet in other spiritual interpretations, it is not merely about union, but about remembrance and return to the origin. However, this larger theme, the true purpose of the twin principle of the soul within the cosmic order, will be explored in more detail in the coming weeks, as it deserves a separate, precise examination. Today, I want to take a different, partly worldly perspective. When we look at the state of the world, the crises, wars, and chaos, we see a dark storm sweeping over humanity, as if we stand at the threshold of a new age, one accompanied by upheavals and turbulence on many levels. Yet it is not merely an external crisis, but above all a spiritual one. Religious control systems, collective unconsciousness, the forgetting of the soul, the forgetting of who we truly are and where we stand. Perhaps this collective ignorance is the root of all problems. One of the most important aspects of the twin flames journey is to remember oneself, and through that, to help others remember. A mission could therefore be to awaken the sleeping souls, to bring light into darkness, to prevent an impending catastrophe, perhaps even the looming digital enslavement of humanity. Instead of continuing to merge with the machine, we are called to reconnect with the origin, with the spiritual, with the divine. We stand at a turning point for humanity, at the beginning of a new era in which awakening, knowledge, and spiritual power are inseparably linked to responsibility for the collective. Some speak of anchoring truth, consciousness, and unconditional love within the energetic structures of the matrix of being, of waves flowing into the collective, initiating transformation. Considering the immense spiritual potential of fully awakened twin flames, the energy released in this process, or even during a physical union, it seems plausible that it is not only about inner transformation and individual awakening, but that this energy is directly interwoven with the structures of the world, influencing global change. Anyone already on this journey, already awakened or awakening, should therefore not only pursue the fulfillment of personal intentions but also keep the collective in mind, helping others consciously participate in the transformation. It means speaking our truth whenever possible, not necessarily only about twin flames, but about the soul itself, about who we truly are, and about the many worlds and realities beyond this one. Perhaps even this world plays a crucial role in the cosmic drama. There may indeed be a larger struggle, a conflict, an energetic battle between the forces of light and darkness, even if that sounds cliched or religious, a battle for the souls of humanity. Evidence can be found in the current world situation, in the causal developments of recent years, but also in religious and mythological motifs that have accompanied us for millennia. Those who research beyond mainstream news and the bright, superficial side of spirituality inevitably encounter secret, occult structures and dark forces suspected for centuries of steering the course of the world and gradually realizing their plans. Many tend to overlook or consciously suppress this, especially when entangled in worldly love stories or personal desires. Yet these influences have long surpassed mere narratives and visibly affect all our lives. The crisis the world faces is therefore also an opportunity, the chance to live truth, love, and consciousness instead of lies, fear, and unconsciousness. The spiritual potential of twin flames would be too precious to waste on purely personal goals. We are all part of this paradox. Not every soul connection carries the same mission, not every plan reveals itself immediately, and some missions remain invisible, yet are still significant for the whole. Often, the true purpose only reveals itself over the course of life or even the entire soul journey. One thing is certain. In these chaotic times, the world needs pure, strong hearts, awakened souls, ready to shine their light. The world has never needed this light more. Finally, I want to share a secret with you regarding missions and the collective. Wishes, intentions, and actions that do not stem from the ego, but serve the well-being of all and align with the divine source, possess an entirely different quality. They carry transformative power, manifest more easily and swiftly, because they are supported by the energies of the universe and the collective. Hermetic teachings remind us that like attracts like, and so pure intentions draw higher forces that amplify and realize them. These energies can also carry and support us in the twin flames process. Perhaps it is not wrong, then, to look inward and ask oneself what one can do for others and for the world. Not out of calculation, but from genuine connection, because we are all navigating this time together and can only turn back the storm together. And perhaps therein lies the true mission of twin flames and soulmates. Not merely the union of two souls, but the remembrance that we are all one, and that liberation can only be found in our collective return to the source. And if that is the truth, then ultimately it is this truth that will awaken the still sleeping souls. The principle of truth, both inner and outer, has a universal power and effect. Thank you for watching until the end. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you are interested in the historical, scientific, and mystical background of the phenomenon, the latest discoveries, and ancient secrets, subscribe to Twin Flame Gnosis.